Kenny, just your defense tonight, obviously, is the most that you guys have allowed, and obviously the three-point shooting is something you've talked about. Where is this team most needing to make those changes?
I don't know if it's changes. I think it's, first of all, give them a tremendous amount of credit. I mean, they play great. They shot the heck out of it. Their pace, it started with their pace. So the first place we leaked was in transition. And we knew that coming in. Our communication has got to be better. Our physicality's got to be better. I thought it was better in the second half, but by that time they were rolling. But this is one of these games, we haven't had a stinker yet this year. That was a stinker. So, it happens in the NBA. It's unfortunate. It happens in front of our home crowd, but we kind of deserved what we got tonight.
In your first loss to Boston, you said that Evan didn't get the ball when he needed to in the fourth. Do you feel like he got a better opportunity tonight, and how do you feel like he...
Yeah, we were a little more intentional with getting the ball, but again, I thought, and I'll counter that by saying we got too stagnant and pick and roll oriented at the very end. But I'd say over the course of the game, I thought we did a pretty good job getting the ball. I thought he played a very good game.
Dan?
Kenny, tonight was the most threes you guys have shot in a game all year. Did you like that part of the offense?
Yes.
Do you think you had a good offensive class?
Yeah. I don't know what the second half looked like. I thought the first half, I know our shot quality was almost perfect. We're getting all the shots, and these games happen. It was bound to happen that we have a bad shooting night. But what really bothers me, you have a bad shooting night, and you don't. It's what's your character like? Do you really stick your nose in there and get stops when you're not making shots? And that's probably the most disappointing thing about tonight.
We've talked a ton about three-point defense over the last couple of weeks. Did you think that was just a bad night for you guys, or unlucky?
A mix. I think they made some shots. Maybe some guys that normally don't make shots, and so that's a bit of it. But again, I got to look at the film. I do think there was defensive breakdowns that caused open threes.
When you call it a stinker, can you learn something from a stinker, or is that something you just kind of throw out an anomaly?
Especially when we're going to play this team again. Now, fortunately, probably for our guys, we're off tomorrow, for Thanksgiving, so they won't see the film tomorrow. But we'll look at it. It's good we play them again, right off the bat to, see if we can make some adjustments and play better.
Just look at the box score. Trae Young had 22 assists. What makes him such a difficult guy?
Yeah, I mean he's great. We did a good job on the scoring part, but we told the guys before he's most dangerous playmaking, and he kind of controlled the tempo of the game and was phenomenal.
Spence. Just going back to the defense, how much of that do you think was coming on losing guys on cuts? Like it felt like they got a lot of close range looks at the end.
Great point. We started to extend our defense because we were, soft in the first half with our with our pressure. I shouldn't say soft, like not aggressive like we normally are. Then we picked up our aggressiveness, and then they started back cutting us. That's how this goes.
Jason,
how do you decide when to go to zone?
Well, we can't stop them, man. No, I'm joking. It's part of our basic package, and I think we played the second most zone in the league. And tonight it was one that I kept telling this: we can't stop them, man. We got to try something different. If you're giving the same look to a good offensive team, but they tore that up too. So, that didn't work either. But I believe in it. We're going to keep using it. It's helped us win, I'd say, 2 or 3, 4 games this year.
Anything else in the room? Ethan, last one.
You mentioned the cutting as well. We were talking about a little bit about the over-helping. How do you feel like you guys did in that department when it comes to switching off from that?
Yeah, I think, our switching was sloppy. Then they cut us. Then when you cut, right, they cut behind the defense. Now the help comes. Now they spray out for threes. So, but I'm telling They played great. I mean, they played a great game. I give them credit. They absolutely, took this game and dominated us. All right. Thanks, everybody. All right.